Fuck around, make my 40 pop.
Alright guys, in this video I'm going to be going over Boruto episode 203 preview. Alright, it's going to be the same thing like last week where I just go over the last 30 seconds of the last episode of the Boruto anime, where it pretty much previews the next episode of the Boruto anime, and this one is going to be 203. So obviously this right here is going to be absolutely insane. There's some great stuff in this, so I'm going to have to start right now. Alright, so first things first, off the rip, we see this toad right here. This is Kashin Koji's toad. So Kashin Koji is closely monitoring the situation that's going to be happening at Naruto's house. This right here is pretty much the background of Naruto's house. And this pretty much confirms what it is. Like, as soon as the toad moved his eyes, Kashin Koji also moved his eyes. Boruto's in the comment section, basically, not the comment section, but Boruto's in the subtitle saying, the karma pattern spreads. And he's pretty much showing that the karma pattern actually did spread. Mitsuki's asking, you didn't cause it to do that? And Boruto's pretty much saying like, nah, it just does it on its own. Alright, this right here is super interesting, and especially coming off the heels of the last episode of the Boruto anime. This right here pretty much looks almost exactly like what Isshiki Otsutsuki's engraving was on the stone tablet that Sasuke pretty much pressed. If you guys do recall, Sasuke went into a Otsutsuki dimension where there's a bunch of engravings on stone tablets, and it pretty much matched up with a bunch of Otsutsuki members out there. And of course, this thing right here, matches Isshiki Otsutsuki's horn damn near to a T. So Kawaki's karma seal is now forming the shape of Isshiki Otsutsuki's engraving into the stone tablet, which is absolutely amazing. Like, it pretty much means that Boruto's karma seal could possibly make that form with Momoshiki's engraving as well. That would definitely be a scary sight, but regardless, into the actual thing, it pretty much says, no way could something have happened to Kawaki. Boruto's pretty much talking about how his karma seal is actually, or his karma seal usually radiates off of Kawaki's karma seal, or excuse me, resonates, as the Boruto anime likes to call it. They resonate off of each other, so because Boruto's karma seal is not activating, he's wondering if Kawaki himself is activating his karma seal, and that's exactly what's happening. Something is happening to Kawaki's karma seal, and Boruto's karma seal is actually resonating off of that. Alright, so now we see Jigen for the first time. Jigen pretty much pops up from Kawaki's karma seal. Like, he's gonna pop out of his hand. I'll talk about that a little bit more in the spoilers for the next episode, and I'll show exactly how it happens. But he pops up, he pretty much kicks Naruto. Now, first things first, a lot of people are gonna automatically mention the animation in this episode. It doesn't necessarily look like it's gonna be the best. The episode that we should be expecting great animation in is just not this episode. That's all I'm gonna say for right now. It's not this episode. But it does show that Jigen and Naruto actually do get into it a little bit. So Jigen kicks Naruto, Naruto flies back, but Naruto is pretty much in base mode, so Naruto is literally not really trying at this particular point. Oh, and this right here encapsulates Jigen to a T. Like, this is one of Jigen's favorite moves. I'm gonna slow it down. I'm gonna rewind it and slow it down so you guys can pretty much see exactly what I'm talking about. This right here is damn near overpowered. I'm not gonna lie. Oh damn, I'd have missed the slow it down. I'd have missed the slow it down version. I'm talking too much, but regardless. Alright, here it goes. So you guys can pretty much see, like, Jigen's moves come out of nowhere, like thin freaking air, bro. Like, just the way the animators actually visualize this. Like, you see nothing surrounding Naruto, but in fact, there's a bunch of things surrounding Naruto, but Naruto just can't see it. And when Jigen does decide to pretty much make it full size, Jigen does that. Bang! Like, right there. Like, that's crazy. Like, again, bang, right there. Like, it's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Jigen definitely gonna be one of my favorite characters with some of his abilities, bro. And this one right here is just absolutely amazing. If you guys didn't necessarily see when I talked about Isshiki Otsutsuki and the fact videos about Isshiki Otsutsuki, this right here is pretty much one of... I'm not necessarily going to try or attempt to actually pronounce the name of it, but I'm going to put it on the screen right here. That's the name of it. And obviously, when Jigen actually does do that, it pretty much means that there's a bunch of tiny things around Naruto. In this particular situation, there was a bunch of tiny rods around Naruto. And when he expands, it pretty much impales Naruto. Naruto can't see it coming, and then it expands pretty much instantaneously. So of course Naruto can't necessarily react to it. And the big thing about this is that these rods are actually going to be absorbing chakra from Naruto, which is going to be insane in itself. But regardless, let's carry on. This right here is super interesting because This did not happen in the Boruto manga. We don't know who this person is. People are speculating that this right here could possibly be Konohamaru. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if this is Konohamaru, I'm gonna feel bad for his character, bro. This is just gonna be another L that Konohamaru has taken. And I ain't gonna lie, I understand. The Boruto writers throughout this whole episode, all 203 episodes, has drilled home the fact that Konohamaru is most likely, more likely than not going to be the next Hokage. I get it. I 100% get it. But the Boruto writers don't gotta keep shoving it in our faces. If this is Konohamaru, bro, he needs to do something significant. He needs to do something very good. But at this particular time, for this to be an anime-only scene, and they just add Konohamaru in here, if it actually is Konohamaru, bro, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad. This man has taken enough L's. I'm not gonna keep ranting on. Let's continue on. Kashin Koji is still watching, bro. This man is just a known lurker, bro. And of course, he does talk about some things. He does have some dialogue in the actual episode. And I'll talk about that a little bit later in the spoilers. But this man is just steady lurking. Surprise! Oh, there you go. It actually did show Kashin Koji. Kashin Koji looks pretty damn mad. He's like, "What the hell is going on?" Boruto in the comments, or Boruto's in the subtitle. Like, I've got a bad feeling about this. Obviously, he got a bad feeling about it. Let's keep it a G. Like, what are we doing here? And then we see Jigen with the karma seal activated, like just walking, bro. This man is a different breed. Alright, the fight is taking place outside. Now, I haven't necessarily seen the chapter in some time, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was pretty sure the fight actually took place inside the house. So for this to be taking place outside the house, it's something new anime wise. Like, they're bringing in anime only things. So it's going to be very interesting to see exactly what they do add. Obviously, that other person potentially being Konohamaru is going to add something different. Probably not necessarily going to be something that I want to see if it does end up being Konohamaru, because if it is Konohamaru, I'm almost 99% sure that he's going to catch another L. That's just not something I want to see. And then we see Kawaki, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This scene right here gotta be extremely traumatic for Kawaki, because we think Naruto is that guy. You feel me? We think Naruto is that guy. But Kawaki don't know that, bro. And at this particular point, it was a shock to all of us when Naruto got completely trashed, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was and Kawaki just seeing the dad, or the first father that he really, really liked, being destroyed by the father that he just absolutely hates, right? It gotta be. It hurt, bro. It gotta hurt Kawaki. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. These previews right here, it's looking good. This episode right here is probably gonna be absolutely amazing. I'm not necessarily gonna say this episode is probably gonna be one of the best in regards to like the lead up or the preview to the actual battle that we're supposed to see in the future. Obviously, Naruto and Sasuke versus Jigen, but this right here is gonna be good. It's going to be good. I do want to see exactly what they add in regards to the anime-only stuff. Kashin Koji going to be pretty much commentating this battle. And, of course, Boruto and Mitsuki and everybody else, they're going to be confused as well. But let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comment section below. And give me some of your opinions, man. What do you guys think about this? Do you like it? Do you guys care about the animation that they're probably going to have? Again, I don't necessarily think it's going to be that great. This isn't the episode that we're probably going to expect to see good animation. But regardless, I don't necessarily expect it to be absolutely horrible. But let me know what you guys think. It's been your boy Baara B, and we out.